I take that back. I don't want to do it.
Just gonna be like, are you sure?
Are you sure?
No,
Are you sure about that?
Are you
I'm
sure
not.
about that?
I'm not sure. Grab Operations Tango and Star Wars Squadrons before they leave the PlayStation Plus lineup on July 5th. Cool. What replaces them?
Accelerating.
I should have.
Oh, there was a different way to do high G turns this whole time. I kind of like the way it is already, though.
What's the other way?
Instead of it being L2 and R2 and then the left stick, it would have just been L2 and the left stick.
Interesting.
Or it describes it as the other way, being decelerating using the left stick simultaneously. Nah.
Prologue Dante Must Die. That's where I left off at? Oh no.
Oh shit.
Oh no. Okay, never mind.
Off to a great start.
Oh, that's actually. Ooh.
I know what mission I have to do for you. I need to do the mission which has quite literally one of the best freaking voice actors I have ever. Okay. Now, what aircraft do I use out of all of the ones available?
Yeah, sorry. Done with the jumping.
In and out of the party.
Yep. You know, my normal thing.
I don't know what aircraft I want to use.
So if you guys are interested, I can, not tonight. I'm too tired to even start it. The point I left off in Devil May Cry was, Virgil on quite literally what is hordes. Is this demon, or the story, but with hordes of demons. I'll have to do that at some point.
Let's just... does this have any air-to-ground base? Advanced small diameter bomb? I can't talk with Corey anymore.
Star can't push it.
Wait, what? You are in here twice.
Hold on.
There you go.
Okay.
Corey, what aircraft should I use? Just from the list, pick out one, and I'll probably use it.
Hold on.
I'm just kind of scrolling up and down and just say out a name.
Do the Raphael, I said that horribly wrong, but...
I think it's similar to that. You know what? That's actually kind of fitting. No, I'm on it now.
Yeah.
There's a delay.
Okay.
This will be fitting because I have the skin that's the aircraft squadron from the submarine that I'm going to destroy.
Oh god.
Thank you. I get to use a French plane. Actually, yeah, I think this is a French plane. Alright.
Oh, my judgment cuts are all off.
I can tell you this mission will be chaotic, but not as chaotic as others. But it's a very ace combat-y, quote-unquote. Which means nothing to you, but...
Yeah, I was like,
Maybe at some point you'll know.
Yeah. I forgot I did that. I am multitasking, just
Fair.
think
I knew you were
just wanted-
playing something. I'm not sure exactly what.
I'm assuming the button mashing was being heard.
Well, just talking about what you were... listening to what you were talking about.
Yeah. I was just checking to see how well I can, off the top of my head, be in the flow of Devil May Cry.
Fair.
Oh yeah, the Halo Reach flying is extremely dumbed down. Actually, well, I can't even say they're on the same.
You're also talking to saying that to someone who's played this game, this series for years, and is a pilot in real life.
Well, true. I'm just in general looking at like
Yeah, I
the
know.
flying and.
But I also realize I do some shit that that's probably excessive at the same time. But it works out.
I understand. Oh, geez. Oh.
I'm kind of just... I use a lot of missiles, but... even if they miss. Okay, they're safe. I may have converted Caleb, though. He said he was interested in getting this game when I showed it to him. So I may have gotten someone.
God, if I were to get this, I 100% would have to stream just as like
I would love to see.
it would infuriate you.
Probably.
You see me fly a Hydra. I can literally go a minute before actually maybe 30 seconds before crashing.
Hey, at least in this, you're not so close to the ground doing everything.
True.
Plus, you're not limited by the GTA's physical range of like missiles and cannons.
True.
Because when you think about it, GTA's cannons, they shoot, they don't shoot as far as they show.
Yeah. It's just effects after a certain point.
Yeah. But even if you want to tone it down, obviously there's many difficulties for this. There's like 5, I think.
Okay.
And then you can change, if you want to be that guy, you can change the control mode so it doesn't allow complete 3D movement and all that, like rolling upside down and all that. You can make it so it's just locked to being level, essentially.
Okay. I have to say, Devil Trigger is like, you're flying around to Devil Trigger is actually just, oh god.
I've wanted to play this game a lot of times with my own music, but the Ace Combat music is too good.
I just have audio turned off because I don't want to be hearing my own voice.
That's fair, I forgot about that.
Voice in general.
but I bet it is very fitting.
Dude, Double Trigger legitimately goes with everything.
Yeah.
Just a poppin' song.
I was listening to that earlier today while playing something. I think it was while playing Monster Hunter while fighting probably Rajang, and it was so good.
Yeah. Yeah. The song is a masterpiece. I love it. And then they followed up with probably one of the worst character themes for Dante ever.
I was about to say, just as a joke, was it where he put on his hat and started dancing like Michael Jackson?
No, that wasn't better than his theme.
I mean, fair enough. I just thought that would have been funny
It
to
is
say.
better than his theme, actually. God, not even watch that scene.
Okay.
I have a feeling what's gonna happen when I go is I'm literally gonna like sit up watching my favorite moments from Devil May Cry, because that ends up happening at some point. Just because I can play the game that many times and then just still watch specific moments.
Oh, okay. Now I'm starting to get an effect on the thing. This way. Using an aircraft to detect a submarine.
Okay.
You'll see what I mean by this mission is very Ace Combat-y when the next cutscene comes up in about 2 minutes or so.
Is it like a necessary, very stylish, like, plane maneuver?
Not exactly. Ace Combat has always been... Well, I'll do something very unnecessary right here.
Oh, I saw. He saw the rocks. He's like, I know what you're doing already.
Yeah. The thing with Ace Combat is they like to be like semi-realistic at first, and then almost completely go over the top with all this really weird sci-fi stuff that is almost feasible in the real world at the same time. Because they use a lot of real-world science to justify how these things work.
Ah, the Marvel logic.
Yeah, I guess.
Sorry.
I mean, fair enough. I don't know as much about how they try to do their thing, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, no. I won't.
Because, like, for example, the main kind of... I don't want to call it enemy, but one of the things in this game is the Arsenal Birds, and they're these giant mono-wing, propeller-driven just drones that never land. And their idea is using, like, thermal... like, solar power to recharge the propeller batteries and all that, as well as thermal shifting or something like that. I don't remember the term. To allow it to change altitude and continually fly.
Okay, so like actual terminology, but like...
Yeah, something along that line. So they try to use a lot of real-world logic to kind of justify it, even though it's realistically still not possible.
Yeah. Which I like that like idea of trying to like apply real-world stuff to it.
Yeah, because I like it being... I understand it's fake, but I like they're actually putting thought into it.
Yeah. Instead of the logic of, oh, just cuz.
Oh, shit. Okay, that missile hit me.
Uh-oh.
Which direction is it? Right in front of me over here. There we go. There it is. And now, that cutscene will play in a second. The great Ace Combat music will start, all the freaking Latin songs. The Latin chanting.
The best kind of chanting.
It's like the Raging Bracky songs, basically.
Yes, I love those.
Did we get him, he says? Oh yeah, we got him.
It's so bad. Okay, I had to go off of that. This is going to... I think, yeah.
Oh boy, here it is.
It's so mean.
Yeah, so this is the Alicorn. It is powered by not one, but 2 nuclear reactors. And it has railguns.
Ah.
And he hit me with a missile. It can launch many missiles.
Yeah, it seems like it could. Oh, it has machine guns.
Oh yeah, and now it's firing its main guns at me in aircraft.
Prioritizes threats.
Thank God you had me take this aircraft. With the frickin' cruise missiles it can take, it just destroys everything in like one hit.
You're welcome.
I'm so glad they gave an aircraft cruise missiles. It's just like that one jet the US made back in like the 70s or 80s that had air-to-air nuclear missiles. It's a real thing.
As it can.
I don't know why that's not in this game, come on.
It's not a question of should it, it's because it can.
Oh, why not? I mean, it was like the 70s or the 80s or something, where they were all about, well, I mean, the Russians are just gonna nuke us, why don't we just nuke them in the air? Alright, I got all the ballast tanks.
Everything America did was because Russia.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, actually, yeah. That or because communism.
Communism bad.
Yep. Too true.
Alright. The Alicorn has one more trick up its sleeve. And I'm going to spoil that slightly. Oh, it's got something much maybe worse.
Oh, God.
I haven't told you the reason they're out here, basically, but you might be able to figure it out in a way. Somewhat, at least.
Do not attack.
Where is it? I lost it. I have to wait for everyone to talk. What the fuck? There it is. There's the Alicorn. Oh, here we go.
Oh no. Ah. Oh, the railgun?
It's got another railgun.
Of course.
That was hidden within the runway.
Why wouldn't it?
Also, the intent of this is to nuke the capital of my home country. With nuclear shells. Yeah, so basically the main idea of this thing was they bought it from a different country that was really good at making these submarines, because in Ace Combat 5 there's a bunch of them. Similar to this, just without the railguns.
Okay.
And it got lost, quote-unquote, at the bottom of the sea for nearly 2 years. And then when they got it back, they just decided, why don't we just put all the crew right back on and send them into battle again? So obviously they weren't crazy and didn't try to do anything insane. And that's why they deserted from the military, loaded the sub up with nuclear shells for their railgun, and want to go nuke the capital of the opposing country. Because they're not crazy.
Yeah, not crazy. Normal thing to do.
So they took this massive submarine that not only can carry up to 30 aircraft and plus many drones, but also is powered by 2 nuclear fucking reactors, and has a massive railgun hidden within the runway to go do said thing. And the captain is capable of firing the shot on his own, like through eyesight, basically.
Oh my god.
Because he knows what he's doing. And Captain Torres, whoever they got as his voice actor, was the perfect choice, because I fucking love him.
Dear God.
Oh, got it. And now we get to watch the Alicorn explode violently. Oh, but my camera is wigging out when I try to look at it.
Oh. Doesn't like it.
Yeah.
The Alicorn's hull is severely damaged. No, it's completely split in two. That's our final answer.
So yeah, that's Ace Combat in a nutshell.
Jesus. Sinking us up with 2 fucking rail cannons. Normal.
The fact that it had 1 giant rail cannon in the center, and then 2 smaller just rail guns on the sides that were its technical main guns that he used to fire at aircraft.
God. That submarine.
I'm gonna skip this cutscene. But I can't skip this. I have to sit here and listen to everyone talk at the end.
Normal game moment. Oh, I can't. Add that to my library so I don't forget. Add Ace Combat, but it's Star Wars. Just in case I do want to play that.
Ace Combat, but it's Star Wars.
Oh, it is actually on sale. Deluxe edition too. $21 finally.
I highly recommend it. And I mean, it starts out very simple. Like, the first mission is just only against aircraft, and it's got like 10 at most. Or so, or around there. Like, it's a very simple and easy way to transition into it. And I think the second mission is like, it kind of tutorials ground fighting a little bit, which is really just firing a missile at a ground target and letting it blow it up. And kind of getting into actual dogfighting.
Okay.
And then you get to like mission 19, where it's just a billion enemies and missiles flying at you at the same time, and you kind of just fly around until everything's dead.
Until you're dead or everything else is dead. No.
Now,
Okay, what the fuck?
I only A-ranked that mission?
So in the search bar, I only typed in Ace. Naturally, Ace Attorney showed up.
Fair.
The one I'm confused about is Ace of Seafood, which shows a fish with a laser coming out of its mouth as the cover. I don't think I really explains it.
I can already tell that game's Japanese.
It's $11. Click into it. It's just a shitload of different sea animals with more lasers coming out of the fish. I'm curious now.
What mission do I now want to do?
Okay. Oh my god, the fish has guns.
You know what? I want to play this one because I really fucking love the Mr. X dogfight in this mission.
I've received a medal for my ingenuity in finding.
Okay. Oh my fucking god. I'm tired from my own gun. Can I just add this to cart? Because I want to, like, not forget it. Okay, it is in cart. Okay. I'll probably just buy it tomorrow because I don't feel like switching my PS4 to buy it.
Fair.
Yeah, it shouldn't make a dent, mate.
Plus you could play the VR missions.
Oh dear god, I forgot about that.
I don't know what they're like, obviously, because I haven't played it, but...
Yeah. Oh my god. If it's like... I'm gonna call it good VR would be like... Dead Saints and Sinners, and bad VR would be like Hitman and Minecraft. Actually is properly modified to it, that game would
uses the PS4 controller, because I mean, what else are you really going to do with your... It's just you have the PS4 controller and you look around to do things.
Yeah.
And a cockpit
It'd be like flying a plane.
screens. Yeah.
Like, yeah, essentially you're in the cockpit.
Because normally what it...
Part of the route.
Yeah, like I believe it actually puts them onto the aircraft screens.
Okay.
Which I think is pretty neat.
Yeah. Well, if I do ever give that a try, I'll have to stream that just so you could kind of... Well, actually, I just realized streaming VR never really or gives the same effect.
True.
You figure something out for that. But, okay,
Yeah.
I will be going. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow. I really don't know how long we'll be at the convention for, so...
Fair.
And honestly, I'm not the driver, so that's out of my hands.
Yeah.
So, okay.
I'm probably just gonna
Yeah.
do this mission myself and then I'm gonna be done.
Well, see ya.
See ya. I'll just leave the stream going. I'm too lazy to turn it off right now. So it's available if you want to tune in.
Target radar facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
Thanks, Bandog.
Dumbass came up with this batshit plan. Just obey orders. Air Force Base
If I've been fucking muted.
I believe so.
Cyclops and Strider squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft.
Would make sense.
Oh, cool. I immediately fucking crashed into a thing. I'm just gonna restart the mission real quick. So were you saying something?
Target radar facilities and AA weaponry.
Very cool.
They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud
I
cover.
was, actually.
What were you saying?
You guys were born unlucky.
I've just been chilling here, fucking playing Modern Warfare the whole time.
Fair.
Air Force Base 444 squadron.
Not doing too bad, honestly.
Nice.
Like 67 kills.
Sick, dude.
I don't know, I'm kind of upset. I'm 2 off.
Get more.
Well, that's the plan. I've just been using the same fucking gun like everyone else. I'm not too bad, honestly. I'm just like I'm good enough to get like a couple kills in a row sometimes, and then I'll just like eat shit.
The usual way.
Yeah. It's honestly not too bad though. Like there's some people, but like overall, it's not too bad.
Sick, dude.
Mission doesn't require you to talk. Use your head as well as your hands. Righto. Radar facilities are silent. Those SAM sites are still a threat. Eliminate them. Thunderclouds are common this time of year.
I don't even have any attachments on this gun yet.
What are you using?
The Kilo 141, as it's called.
I think I remember that just because I ended up using it like most of the time when we played Warzone a little bit.
It kind of looks like ACR-ish, but like
Is it a bit short?
yeah, it's a bit short, and it can also get like a you can get an integrated suppressor barrel.
Ah, okay.
Which
Honestly,
is fucking cool.
Yeah.
There's a couple guns.
What the fuck
that can
just
get
happened?
an integrated suppressor barrel.
Honestly, I don't know why. I think it was just because of a little neat thing about the game that I liked. That when you had a gun equipped, by its name, it just had the caliber it shot on it. I kind of just always liked that.
Yeah, I like that too.
Oh, you bastard. I couldn't hit him with my missile, so I shot him with my railgun.
I couldn't hit him with my flimsy old missiles, so I pulled out the big guns. I shot this man with a magnetically charged bullet.
Yeah. I think the funniest thing about railguns is, like, we've made them and we know roughly how they work now. But the thing, they don't really destroy things through, like, you know, like normal bullets do or like disable things. It's just because so much force, it just kind of breaks it all when it hits it.
I just outsniped a sniper with a gun that has no attachments. Get on my level.
Good.
I'm fine. But no, yeah, that railguns are terrifying, to be honest. Like, that's a lot of fucking...
Because, I mean, as far as I know, you know, a normal bullet hits something and just kind of burrows into it until it stops. Railguns just kind of hit something and keep going.
Yeah. I mean, that's a bullet flying pretty fast.
Yeah.
Bro, now is when I eat ass.
Someone join my stream? Who are you? This stream will only be on for this mission. That missed. Cringe. I can't get on this feckin' drone's arse.
Hey, I mean, good news is I'm getting all the attachments to this fucking gun.
Yeah, I guess that works too.
I mean,
Got him.
I honestly don't know if I'm gonna... probably end up putting attachments on, but probably not for a little bit. It's going pretty well so far. Why the fuck did this enemy go? I know he was here.
Oh, I missed that. I'm cringe.
They literally used the counter UAV and called it a care package. These guys are fucking genius. Like, they're doing things.
Counter UAV inbound. I did it. I killed all of the drones by myself.
Cyclops 1. Spare Squadron. Mission is complete. Return to base. Wait a minute. Hold it.
Do jet engines normally have RPM gauges? That doesn't seem like it would be a thing to me. Hmm. Oh, he's here. This is when my good friend and totally good friend Champ dies.
Good friend and totally good friend.
He's my best friend. I've flown with him for 2 missions.
Oh. Wait.
Oh no, Champ is dead. Champ is dead, Crab Rave. Fuck. This frickin' lightning, it's hit me like 8 times this mission. Stop!
No.
I need my... At this point in the game, there's only frickin' like 1 squad mate left in my... or 1 squadron person in my squad. Blech. I can't fucking speak, I'm a retard. There's only 1 guy in my squadron that I actually like anymore, because I lost Champ, and I actually kind of liked him. Now all I have is Count, who looks like the Nickelback vocalist. And I'm not joking about that. I freaking hit a rock because I'm cringe!
You hit a rock?
I was focused on freaking Mr. X. I hope whoever's watching me isn't cringe as well. I don't know who you are, but I'll call you cringe if I want. I'm just gonna continually fire my railgun at Mr. X until he eventually just leaves.
Fucking just crab rave on him.
Crab Rave.
Crab rave.
He hit me with a missile. How dare you? I already shot you with my railgun, I know, but...
I wonder when I start to get, like, all the other attachments and shit. Because this gun is already level 15.
You don't.
So... Wait. The last one you get before the completionist camo is Skulls item unlocked at level 69.
Hell yeah.
These fucking weapon levels go up way too high, by the way.
Yeah, remember when it used to be like 15 or
30.
something? Oh, was it 30?
Yeah. There was 15, 30, like...
Now like 70.
70, fucking... probably 100, to be honest. Like, what the fuck? It's because they know that people play their games way too much.
Yeah.
They're like, well, let's give you something. Something to look forward to.
Well, that was that fight was very short considering I hit him with 2 railgun shots. I don't think he liked that.
Who's the guy who worked his ass off in the rear? The biggest dumbass in the unit. Makes sense. Only an idiot would be brave enough to pull off those moves. I'll guide you back to Air Force Base 444, though I doubt you have enough gas to make it. Appreciate the help. Would be at the base? I wouldn't get involved if I were you.
Can I find pretty funny? My own channel does. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say my own channel doesn't know I'm streaming.
The crew said the enemy had one mean son of a bitch flying for them.
Okay, end the stream.